Hi y'all, today I'm going to be doing a book review and overview of a book that of Irish topic, of course, because that's what most of my books will be about that I read, or any poetry I'll be reading will generally be Irish or Scottish poetry. But today, the book I will be reviewing is called The Great Famine, Ireland's Potato Famine by John Percival, and it covers the year 1845 to 1851. And I don't know if that shows up well or if it's like backwards on your screen, but I got mine at the library, so they actually had quite a selection of Irish literature at the library here. So I checked this out a few weeks ago and I believe it's past due, so I have to return it. But I checked it out because I had to do a informative speech for my public speaking class, and I decided to do an informative speech on the Great Famine. And so this was a book that was a really good source for information for that informative speech. And there's one specific area in this book it covers quite a bit. Let me just say it. The first chapter is about the colonization of Ireland by Britain. So it covers the years leading up to the famine of British colonizing. And then the second chapter is the potato culture, which is about the introduction of the potato and how it became such a staple food for the Irish. And then the hunger, and the following chapters are about the Great Famine specifically. So the hunger, and then the soup kitchens and workhouses and things like that, which it's a very the whole famine was a tragic just a tragic thing that happened. A combination of just natural disaster and man-made issues, particularly politics making it the relief for the hunger, the food relief being much delayed, and just people, it was just a very difficult and trying time for any Irishman. And then the last three chapters covers immigration, so the mass immigration during the famine and after, and then the 7th and 8th chapters as the connection to America, and then who is to blame. As I said, it was a mixture of natural disaster and man-made issues that made this just worse. But I will say that this is a very well-written book, and John Percival just has such a way with explanation and words. It's amazing. And this was published okay. Oh, okay. So yeah, this was published in the United States. So it's yeah, okay. But there is one particular part of where is it? There is a particular part of towards the end of the book that there's a quote. I would just like to read this quote because it was Just something interesting. Okay. Okay. Where did I put that? Okay. Well, I can't find it in here, but um, I don't know why I can't remember which page the quote was on, but it was very it summed it all up very concisely. So if I find it, I'll just quote it in the description of the video below so that you can just see it yourself. But this book, I will give this 5-star rating out of this. So this is just very good book. And for people who aren't familiar with the history of the famine, this is a great book to start with. It is not it's not a huge long book. So it's not very long, and it's fairly concise. And in the book, within the book, there are even some historical photos and then paintings um, of the times. One picture that is it's a contemporary print of a starving mother and children begging for food during famine. This picture here is very, I don't know if you can see it very well. It's very much, you can just see how tiny and frail the children are. It's sad. So to sum it up, this book is well written, and and Ian and John Percival did a great um, writing of this book, and I would recommend this to anyone who wants to learn about the potato famine. This is a very good start. I would still look for other sources, as this was written and printed in America. I would look for Irish authors as well, just to get a more uh, direct firsthand account. Um, I imagine Irish authors will have more access to firsthand accounts and stories from locals who survived, like family history and things like that. So I would just start with this if you want to learn about the potato famine. This book I highly recommend, and I found it at the library, at my local library. If you can't find it at the library, I believe there's Amazon has it. So, all right, y'all have a great day, and I'll see you next time.